All right, good day, students. Just reminding you to stay safe, wear your mask when you go outside or indoors. When you come in from the house, wash your hands for about 20 seconds with warm soapy water. Use hand sanitizer. Keep social distance at least 6 feet. It does work. It does. So stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your summer. And today's the final day of session 3. We're going to paint and complete your air dry clay pieces that you did on Monday. How fun was that? And remember, we did the coil, we did the pinch pot method, and we did the sculpting and the slab method. So I hope you enjoyed. Fix that camera there. Okay, and so we're going to start painting these, and you can paint them any way you want. Get your paints out. That's in your supply bag, and a bowl of water right here to clean your brushes, some paper towels, all right? And let's go ahead and start. Now, remember I said we did the basket or the bowl of fruit, and we did the banana and the pear and the apple all together, or an orange. You know, I think I'll turn this into an orange. And I hope you made them dry separately. And then when they're all painted and everything, you can arrange them any way you want, all right? Remember the coil method, and I left the coil so you can see. Maybe we can paint each coil a different color, all right? And some of you might have made a top. Some of you sculpted pieces, and so the fun part is painting them. And I hope you learned a lot about air dry clay and its properties, how it works, and it's a nice light color that it dries into hard pieces, all right, like ceramic. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the banana first. All right, see that? And put this in a spot where a pet can't play with it. I have a lot of cats, so they see something new and they try to start playing with it, knock it over the table. They love that. They live for that. So I had my cat, she's a female Russian blue. Her name is Briquette because she's dark and gray like a charcoal briquette. And I have her brothers. One is Sweet Pea and the other one's Tiny Dancer. And boy, they've gotten big. And we have the mother, and we got them all fixed so they don't have any more unwanted babies or kitties. And their mother is called Silver because she's this beautiful silver color. And so we kept the mommy and her 3 kids and made sure they got their shots. And anyway, back to the banana. I'm going to put a little green on that when it dries a little more. Now let's move on to what's this? This is going to be, you know what? I'll make it an apple. Okay, because look, I got the little stem on there. I just saw that red. I said, I got to use that red. It just looks so beautiful. Now, again, you're using acrylic paints, and they dry pretty fast, all right? Unlike oil paint that has linseed oil in it. You can add it to it. It gives it that nice glossy sheen. All right, there's my apple. And I'm going to let that dry. Put it there so you can see. And then, now, you can put another coat if you want. Applying thin coats is better than one sloppy coat. Let's see if I can get it to dry standing up. Here we go. I'm going to paint the stem green when I get around to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the lessons, not just for session 3, but session 2. And I had a lot of fun doing these with you from your house, from your home. And I hope that others were able to join you, maybe a brother or sister or a grown-up parent maybe. And now I'm going to add a little green and yellow together. And yeah, mix your paint. And I'm going to get this more pear-like color. Okay? A nice green yellow for the pear. And anyway, I know a lot of you miss your friends from school. But hey, you have internet. You can talk to them or you can call them on your phone. And so we're going to make it. We're going to be okay. Just be safe. We'll get through this. And We don't know when you'll be able to return back to school. I know a lot of virtual learning, virtual videos are going to be a big part of your education now for the time being. So we learn to adapt, right? And you will adapt. And we'll get through this together. Just be considerate of others, of their health, your health. And let's help each other as much as we can. But in the meantime, during this difficult time, we can do some great art and have fun and learn a lot of new techniques. And so I think we can use this time wisely. And always doing art is time well spent. Yes, it is. It really is. Okay, so I've done my 3 fruit pieces. Let me finish that stem on the apple. Got a little red on it. That's okay. There we go. All right. There's my apple. And then, oh, guess what? I decapitated my brush. The head just came right off. Isn't that sad? All right. Anyway, then you can paint your bowl, however, and I'm going to choose blue. All right. And again, like I said, the paint dries pretty fast depending how thick you put it on. And you can paint, if you did a fruit bowl with your pinch pot method, that's the first technique I taught you on the air dry video. And now I may want to put a second coat of that blue because it's kind of translucent, right? You can kind of see through it. But my idea is I'm going to paint the inside a different color than the outside. And then feel free to put little designs in it. You can get a little tiny brush and put little swirls or stars, or you can decorate it any way you want. You are the designer, okay? You are the master of your universe. Whatever comes to mind. Sometimes things are really well planned, but then you'll get another idea as you're working. Go with it. Don't be afraid to take chances, especially in art. And the important thing in the art world, if you're an artist, you have to please yourself first. All right? Don't compromise on your principles. Okay? And there we go. So, we'll paint the outside of this later. This was the coil method, remember? And I left the coils. I softened the inside, as you can see, for the most part. But I wanted to leave the design of the coils. So again, we can put different colors for each separate coil. So I'm going to use like the base. Remember how we made the base? We made a ball and then we squished it with our hands. And then we rolled it around for the sides to get a nice edge. So we do a lot of clay work here at the museum. And hopefully soon we'll be able to return to classes here at the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art. And our music classes as well. I hope your music classes are growing well in piano, violin, and guitar. And last year, as all the other years before this pandemic, is we would have a little recital on Fridays. The children and the music teachers would give, and they were always well attended. And then they come in here into the children's gallery, and we had all their work they completed during the summer camp week, and then they got to take all their work at home. So, great program. Usually the program are 10 weeks, June, July, and August. Sometimes they're 8 weeks, depending on what's going on. And all right, so I got the purple out. Now I'm going to put yellow for the next coil. Carefully, that's too much paint. And don't put too much paint on your brush. It doesn't take much paint to cover your pieces. And again, you can put several layers on. to make the color more saturated, stronger, more pronounced. All right. All right, there's my yellow strip. Wash my brush again. Now you can use another brush. I can use a smaller brush if I want from your kit, your brush kit. So I'm going to use this smaller brush here. And I'm going to make orange. You know how to make orange, right? You add red and yellow. Makes a nice orange. I got a red orange going on here. There. Nice strong orange. A little more yellow. All right, I'm going to put this as orange. Now again, make enough paint of one color so it all comes out the same, because acrylic's real difficult to match. When you need to make more and you want that same exact color, I've done it a few times, but it's always safe to make just enough to cover large areas. Make plenty. There we go. See that? Almost done. With the orange. That's how you say orange in French. Orange. And then jaune is yellow. Blue is bleu. Light blue is bleu foncé. Foncé, I think. Red is rouge. Okay, rouge, like rouge makeup. Green, I almost forgot, good old green. No. All right, so I'm gonna just finish this ring here. So you get the idea. Take your time. Make sure you have something on your table to cover the paint spots. If you want to wear an old shirt, long sleeve backwards, put it on, have someone button it for you on the back. And have a great time with this. There we go. My green is done. You see that? It's a lot of fun. Especially like on a rainy day, you know, and you got nothing to do and you're inside. Put some music on. Light a couple of nice candles. Do your artwork. You know, create your own space. And find a wall in your house, maybe in your room, to start putting your work up so you can have a good look at your progress, how your work's going. It's a great way. Get a portfolio or make one. I put two pieces of construction paper, or not construction, poster board, okay, the 22 by 28s, and you staple on the sides or tape them, and then you start putting your work in. I always have my students at the beginning of the year keep a portfolio, and at the end of the year, I'd have them bring it to me, and they would, I would tell them, okay, I want you to take the first drawing you did when you started, when you say you couldn't draw anything. Now show me your last drawing you did last week. And you should see the amazing look on, they're just so amazed on their face. And they, you know, they said, wow, you're right, you taught me how to draw. I improved so much. You know, when I said I couldn't draw. And so that's the important thing, is you have to be patient with yourself and take it at your own pace. And look, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of give you an idea what it's going to look like when all the pieces are dried. How about that? All right. Little miniature fruit bowl there. And then, of course, the coil method. So have fun with this. It has been a pleasure working with you this summer. I hope the rest of the summer is great for you. Just stay vigilant, stay strong. We're going to get through this pandemic together. And so just be safe out there. Again, wear your mask when you go out. When you come in from the house, if you've gone to the store or out in the park or somewhere, practicing social distance, come in the house. The first thing you do, wash your hands. Wash your arms if you want to. Whatever you've been touching, wash those hands for about 20 seconds. Warm soapy water. Use hand sanitizer. And we're going to get through this together. So glad you all participated in this summer art and music program. And we look forward to serving you. We're here all the time. If you have any questions, just give us a call. Our number is 542-0941. and we're here to serve you. This is your museum, so it was a pleasure spending our summer with you for these this art and music camp. Stay safe out there, everyone, and we'll see you real soon. Bye now.